Everybody, please give a warm round of applause and welcome for Kate Noble for giving us some time. Thank you.
Grow glitter, not shade. It says up there. I love that. So, these are your meeting manners. I like it. Thank you for inviting me. I'm really happy to be here. I love YouthWorks, and you heard a little bit from Kathy about what YouthWorks does. I will, I guess, just start by saying that I work here too. Actually, not much anymore, but I have been on contract to YouthWork actually to implement the Verde Fund, which is a really cool project, and the center of it is about local food, which is something that I've been thinking a lot about, partly as a result of the great work being done here by YouthWorks. I first got to know YouthWorks probably 9 years ago when I first started really at the city of Santa Fe, and actually it was probably a decade ago. We did an RFP, a request for proposals, shortly after I joined the Economic Development Division, where we kicked open the doors and we said, bring us innovative projects. And YouthWorks brought a project that trains young people in the community, generally who have dropped out of school, are disconnected, left behind by the traditional education system. And they said, we're going to place them at local businesses, at a subsidized wage. So the city pays still about $3 of every hour earned, every hourly wage, and the kids earn the living wage. And they said we're going to do an education plan so the kids know how to build their skills, and we have a few who've gone on to HVAC certification and some green certificates through the community college. That program's been going 9 years now. It has won awards from the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, also from the Department of Labor for its connection to Youth Build. So that was how I know Malin, the executive director, and the Verde Fund, which is a complicated thing and has all these different elements: wildland fire, composting, greenhouse food production, culinary preparation and delivery of after-school meals to kids. And so there are a lot of moving parts and a lot of reporting and a lot of politics around it, so Malin asked me to help, and it has been so fun. And the pillar of it is the culinary part. So what we do is grow food in a greenhouse out at the community farms that's owned by Reunity Resources, which is a great company that got started in an accelerator called the Velocity Project, which was something that I launched. We launched the first one in New Mexico, actually, during my time in economic development, and Reunity's grown, and they're composting a lot of waste from the schools, and they're out there at the community farm growing food that then the YouthWorks folks prepare and deliver to 5 after-school programs, 3 of them in the public schools, 2 at the Boys and Girls Club. So this is a really key piece of what I think we need to do, is look at our local economy and how we can tie things together. Because we can kick off those YouthWorks apprentices that are getting training in the culinary program and in greenhouse food production into jobs all day long in this area. We've got a lot of culinary jobs out there in our restaurants and hotels, and we've got a need and hopefully a capacity we can build to actually grow our own food. And so having people who know how to do that, who know how to insulate greenhouses so that when it gets cold, even the arugula can live, which mine did for a long time, although the bunnies eat the spinach. Anyway, so our local economy is one of my platform points, and I really think we need to evolve, we need to prepare for what's coming, because that's how you create future prosperity, and that is my overall goal in running for and being mayor. I grew up here. I went to Santa Fe High. I have a child who's in the public schools now. I went away for a while in New York City and got a sense of that. And New York City is, a very environmentally friendly place and actually a very communal place. I miss the F train a lot because everybody from different parts of Brooklyn and Manhattan rides the F train, and I used to sit there in the morning on my way to my BBC World Television studio job and think, everybody's here. The whole world, one of everything, is on this car in the F train. So I want to prepare for what's coming in our future economy. I want to partner with the public schools to strengthen our community and our economy. A more vibrant economy is one plank of the platform. A community that is really better knitted together, that builds capacity on how to listen and understand each other, and really go back to sort of the basics of what I think is good government, which is understanding what's really important to someone who has somewhat different viewpoints from you, and finding common ground and moving that forward. Because most of the time, we all love our children, love our environment, want our community to be better and stronger. We have a lot in common. And in Santa Fe, that's even more true than a lot of other places. So I actually believe we can plant a seed here that builds capacity for good government going forward. Because in talking to a young woman from St. John's recently, she actually said to me, I think we're on the brink. She's studying democracy in Tocqueville. And she said, I think we're on the brink of losing the capacity for self-government because we're forgetting how to do it. We're just getting so angry at each other. So the third plank of the platform is government accountability. And if you told me 10 years ago, when I was first reviewing that YouthWorks proposal for the job training program that's still in place, that I would run on government accountability in trying to be Santa Fe's mayor, I would have said, you're crazy. That's conservative nonsense. But to me, I have embraced the word because I believe our government should be accountable. And I believe that it should really be excellent. And I want to see government as a place where we can have talent want to get a job there. Smart people want to work in government. Tech jobs are cool and all that, but government is the most important institution we have. By definition, it's what separates us from anarchy, and we deserve a government that is excellent. So I want it to be, I want City Hall to be a place that is responsive to the community, that is transparent and it's clear what's going on, a place where we understand where our common resources, our money is going, and they are directed towards priorities that are agreed upon. Right now we have a lot of talk about streets, and I agree. We haven't had street improvements in a while. We need to talk about water again. There was a lot of work done under Mayor Koss, whom I should say is my campaign chair. I'm supposed to say that loud and proud every single time because Mayor Koss is a great public servant, and I was his speechwriter for his whole second term, so we got to know each other, and he clearly thinks I'm the best person for this job. So we are working hard. We are looking for help. This takes all of us, and every little bit matters. That's something I've been really ruminating on over the past few days, that we all do what we can. I was incredibly grateful to a friend of mine. I took my kid to art camp this weekend because I've got a few things to do, and he loves art, and they're making gifts. So, you know, the whole system ties together, which is always what I look for. And there are all these bags of boxes for the kids to wrap all of the gifts in. And I thought, oh gosh, I'm a failure as a mother. I forgot to bring boxes for my kid to wrap his gifts. And then I realized that my friend was at his birthday party the other day and gathered up all of the boxes and said, I'm taking them to art camp. So, and I thought, okay, well, this is what we do. It's community. I was not able to bring the boxes because I'm running for office, but that's what I can do. So, and that's what she did, and I'm really, really glad for our community. So we need help. We'd love anyone who wants to volunteer. We're trying to raise money. We're trying to knock on doors. We're trying to make phone calls. We're looking, I think, still to hire people to do some of that with the money. Really get professional people to phone bank and be canvassers. We have materials here, and I want to work on giving us an excellent government in Santa Fe that is the foundation for a continuing and improved community and economy that embraces new things with the values that we have in Santa Fe. And with 10 years at BBC World, where I looked at national and international trends professionally, and then 10 years of on-the-ground community project management, I am the candidate who knows the city best, who honestly has the skills to research and access best practices and best ideas regularly, and believes that as a sort of commitment to how I work. And I happen to be a somewhat different generation and a woman. So, you know, this is a time when I was thinking, Alicia's here, she's my campaign manager, and I was thinking maybe we need to do an ad that says, you know, be on the right side of history, get behind a qualified woman, because that's what it comes down to. You may like some other things about the other candidates, but I'm the most qualified, I'm the most energetic, I'm the most passionate about this community because I grew up here and I'm raising my kid here, and I am the best for the job. So, with that, I'm trying to get stronger on my pitch right there at the end.